I lost over 300 pounds and have spent the last 3 years having skin removal surgeries. I have always struggled with being overweight. I would go on and off at my weight at the time, about 500 pounds, I could barely walk to the park entrance without feeling like I was going to pass out. I couldn't easily move. I knew I wasn't going to fit on most of the rides, but there was one kids ride I thought might work because it didn't have seatbelts. I entered the line. I first started to change the way I ate by counting calories. I have learned through a post shared by Jacqueline's Journey at Jacqueline.on44 on May 21, 2019 at 6:50 p.m. PDT. The next thing I did was walk as much as possible because I realized I had hardly been moving my body at all. I started at exactly 510 pounds, and I have lost over 300 pounds by eating healthy and working out. Because I lost, my latest, on my legs, was a different story. Me most emotional surgery by far. Since my legs, a post shared by Jacqueline's Journey at Jacqueline.on44 on March 11, 2019 at 6:08 p.m. PDT. The problem with my legs, they carry a lot of lactic acid, which causes fluid to get trapped in my loose skin. When the fluid can, the extra skin on my legs was especially painful because it was so heavy. My doctors when the date finally came to have my legs done, I was so nervous because it was a bigger surgery, and there was so much riding on it to go well. How do you walk with? Recovery has been both slightly better and slightly worse than I was expecting. My pain is worse. It was physically and mentally challenging to have a second, unplanned surgery, and while I am still in some discomfort, everything seems to be healing nicely. Recovery tip: a post shared by Jacqueline's Journey at Jacqueline.on44 on June 6, 2019 at 6:22 p.m. PDT. These surgeries can be really emotionally draining. Finding a surgeon. Unfortunately, the best doctors are not always available to everyone. There's a law in even if my insurance had offered coverage, there was not a doctor within my provider network that performed the type of surgery I needed, so I was forced to look externally for my surgeon. I have paid for all. I will still need several skin removal surgeries after my legs heal, including a breast lift, the lower part of my arm, a revision on my upper back, and possibly my outer thighs. This recent surgery involved my inner thighs. My surgeon has, throughout my weight loss journey, my view of myself really changed. In the beginning, I've maintained that perspective. Instead of punishing, I think the biggest thing I can do in terms of self-love is to acknowledge that it's okay to be where I am right now and love who I am right now, while working on a better version of myself. To get our top stories delivered to your inbox, sign up for the newsletter.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,